Okay, so this is my semi-quick, not really quick tutorial on how I painted my nachimbang. Um, so first thing you want to do is sand it down. You need to sand it. It sounds terrifying, but if you don't sand it, the paint is not going to stick and you will have wasted your time. Next, you want to use painter's tape, not masking tape, painter's tape, to tape off all the parts that you don't want to get paint on, especially if you're going to spray paint it like I initially did. You want to tape down the light for sure so that the light can still come through, because that would be really unfortunate if you get to the end and no light comes through. This is the spray paint I originally used, and these are the paints I ended up painting over it because I didn't like the spray paint. If you are going to spray paint it, I used wire to make a little hanger for it so that I didn't accidentally touch the color and none of the color come off. And then make sure you do this outside and have a mask on because spray paint is toxic. This is the bow I made. I just want to throw that in there because I'm using it to gauge the colors, like the shade of the pink. As you can see, the bottom is the spray paint. It was way too peachy and I didn't like it. It's not the color I wanted. So I basically just mixed a little bit of the white into the pink and painted that. And then I tried to recreate the Stray Kids like little symbol on the bottom. Honestly, the way I did it, it looked kind of like Rockstar-y and it was so cute, and I kind of regret painting over it, but I didn't keep it. Here I'm just removing the paint and adding in the paint on the parts that didn't get colored. Rule number 1, layers, paint in layers to get an even finish. Sorry. Here I'm just removing the tape again, and this is where I realized I got paint everywhere because I had paint on my gloves and I didn't realize it. But make sure you have some detailing brushes to really get into those areas. It's going to look crazy at first, but you can always clean it up later. Here I am just removing it off the LCD screen. This side turned out way better than the other side. I was so happy with it. As you can see, I used acetone. Don't do that. Don't do this because, oh my gosh, I originally was going to keep it that color, but I wiped the paint off. This was me trying to decide if I wanted to do pearls or rhinestones, and I ended up picking all those rhinestones off with my fingers. Broke like 3 nails. It was painful. Decided on rhinestones on this part, and then I painted the compass star and the base white, and oh my gosh, I was so scared, but it turned out so freaking cute. Guys, literally, look at this. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Like, it turned out so much prettier than I thought, and I'm hoping that this helps you guys out a little bit. I was so scared it wasn't going to turn on, but thankfully